From the murky waters of the sportsman's paradise, stories emerge. Stories of the generations of people who have shared in the bounties of the land. Stories of communities that have persevered through natural disasters. Stories of the abundance of fish, wildlife, and adventures that create an ecosystem rich in diversity. And from the silted banks of the mighty Mississippi to the soggy marsh bottoms, from the tops of towering pine forests to the depths of the salty Gulf, human and animal have shared this fortune for centuries. Enjoy these stories as told by outdoor journalists who travel across our state, documenting the adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage that make us Bayou Wild. Welcome to another episode of Bayou Wild TV. I'm Don Dubuque along with Captain Martha Spencer at Morton's Seafood Restaurant on the banks of the Tchefuncte River. Is this our last show of the year?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Whole year's gone by already.
And we had some fun.
We had a lot of fun, perhaps more than you maybe even saw throughout the year.
Yeah, some things you didn't get to see, you will get to see on this show, and some you will never get to see for obvious reasons.
'Twas the day after Christmas when all through the marsh, the tide was so low even a coon couldn't wash. The poles were all rigged and baited with care, in hopes that the big fish would soon be there. The captain was ready to make a long cast, when a red-dressed fisherman pulled close and passed. A little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. Now his job was all true, this was his time to fish. Did he know how to angle, or was this just a wish? He looked like a peddler reaching into his pack, and came out with a bait no fish would attack. He might know reindeer, but not fish, this elf, and we laughed when we saw him in spite of ourselves. He spoke not a word and went straight to his work, flipped out a lure and set the hook with a jerk. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a slimy and shaking big fish over there. And he cast and he reeled and he reeled and he cast, and the fish piled up unbelievably fast. He caught reds, he caught flounder, he caught drum and speckled trout. He caught bass, he caught snapper, and fish I know nothing about. It took him no time to fill up his chest, and I heard him say something about a whole year to rest. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
"Just one last cast, just one last bite." Ho, 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 ho. Ooh, oh, oh, here we go.
Closed captioning made possible by Ceto.com. Become a member. Discover the taste of Louisiana that's seasoned just right. Boiled to perfection. Enriched with tradition. A taste that's savory, crispy, and a little sweet. Discover the taste of Louisiana fish fry products. If you're lucky enough to bag a deer or a hog this season, bring it here to Double D. Double D processes hogs and exotic game and guarantees your product is always the meat you brought to Double D.
Double D Meats in Bogalusa, home of country smoked, spicy jalapeno cheddar, and other customized flavors.
Bring your deer or your hog here to Double D, where you always get your meat back in return. It's worth a drive to Bogalusa from anywhere. Double D. Welcome to the show about our show. First, we'd like to thank our many guests, for without them, the show wouldn't nearly be as entertaining. After all, we can't expect them to be as professional as us hosts.
Oh, don't get much funner than this.
Funner?
No, not much funner.
Coming up. Well, I was waiting for you to say it. Redfish on the half shell, Cajun fishing style.
Cool.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
We don't play outside as much as we used to. You know, now it's a little bit of a hesitation and people are... Oopsies, I didn't do it.
So what's the plan? We are looking for the yellowfin tuna. I don't know what else to say.
He's been dragging me through these waters since I was younger than her, shrimping, fishing, just anything. And wait, I forgot the question. Hold on, my mind went blank. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. We got to redo that one.
Trout can be very tricky. Wait, what was I gonna say? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
We're going to try to hit the number perfectly. They want to stretch. Hold on.
Non-aggressive fight.
Look, I snagged him. Do that. Oh, look, it's a ladyfish. What is she doing out there? Look at that look on her face. What happened?
Got a hole in it.
Here we go. Should I introduce myself? No.
I'll have a graphic up with your name.
Right.
So just start off with
Okay.
Louisiana Wildlife Fisheries Foundation.
Right.
This is what we do.
Got it.
Whenever you're ready.
All righty. Stop saying when you're ready. I'm trying here.
Contrary to popular belief, us hosts are not as perfect as we always seem.
Coming up just a little later, Chef John Foltz takes us out for a parade of fish. We're talking about Rex, Trout Rex, coming up on the Bayou Wild Fishing. I'm getting my shows mixed up. Fish and Game Report. No, I ain't said that yet. We'll do it again. Coming up next week, we tell you about a nutty. I'm thinking about the headstone.
Here lies Paul.
He likes you.
If you plan to go catch snapper in 2018, there's a few things you need to have before you go out there and sign up through the. I suck at it.
Ready?
That one
Told
had
you,
a
I
little more
warned
in
you.
it.
Yeah, water now.
That one had a little more.
We got somebody choking on the set here. Hold on. Blooper, we
It
got a
worked too
blooper.
spicy.
Oh, wait, touch that. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So there you have it. High-tech seafood boiling. It's high-tech, but it still makes the tea food.
The tea food.
3, 2, 1.
We're up here in Poplarville, Mississippi at Crane Creek Ranch. We're going out to find some quail today with Elsie. I was going to say all the dogs' name and I forgot them.
Tracy and Millie.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We're up here in Poplarville, Mississippi at Crane Creek. We're here with that's going to be too hard. I'm just going to. It's because all their names are so similar. 3, 2, 1. We're up here at Crane.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. You know, in Louisiana, 3, 2, 1. In Louisiana, welcome to Bayou Wild TV. We're at our home base, Morton Seafood Restaurant on the banks of the Tchefuncte River. Got a lot of folks stopping by and saying hello. Come meet. What's the matter?
I'm just thinking that's your third Irish coffee and it's making me giggle.
So?
No, I was just laughing. I just wanted to poke fun.
I was on a roll.
I
She
know,
messed me
I
up.
know.
We're here at the Gone Fishing Lodge with Tammy Price, and she's
Tammy Crystal.
Sorry, why did I say Price? I don't know. Thinking too hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The Cajun invasion has.
Now, a lot of you saw my successful hunting trip to Kansas for wild turkey. If you were successful in bagging a gobbler this season, we've got a great.
This week's edition of Bayou Wild TV will air an hour earlier at 6 p.m.
But you won't want to miss it because we take you to Crane Creek Hunting Preserve in Poplar, Mississippi for a quail hunting trip.
Poplarville.
That's what I said.
Poplar.
Poplar?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Donnie Rouse. There are a lot of different reasons to shop at Rouse's.
It's the people. Everybody that works here is just so nice.
Our stores get deliveries 7 days a week.
They have such a wide variety at Rouse's. Everything's in stock. I mean, everything.
We use Rouse family recipes and ingredients found right here in the store.
It's the food. Rouse's food tastes like homemade.
And they're local.
Like us.
We also have great prices.
That's the difference Rouse's makes.
Hello, my friends. This is Louisiana native Zachary Richard. I cherish the outdoor experiences that make our state so special. And for the first time in over 60 years, whooping cranes are back in Louisiana. Wildlife and fisheries need your help as these beautiful birds resettle in our state. If you spot a whooping crane, observe it from a distance, and if you witness anyone harming one of these very special birds, call the number on the screen.
This message is underwritten by Chevron.
Here's how I guarantee my crawfish tastes great every time. I use what the pros use. I use Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Why do the pros use Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil?
Because, guys, it has more herbs and spices.
It has a much better flavor.
It's easy, just pour and boil.
Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Find the yellow bag, and pour and boil for great crawfish every time.
It may be hard to believe, but not all of our shoots go as planned.
Whenever you're ready, Dawn, we'll start shooting and start paying.
Maybe I loaded it wrong.
I think Martha shot all the caps off playing with it.
Try it.
I put a whole new rewind.
But did you put it in right?
Do with it, don't care about it. How do you describe Kim as far as a participant?
Retired. I've been humbled, but that does you good every now and then to get humbled.
Right.
It really does. Yeah, I feel good. It could make me fish harder now.
In the box.
In the box.
Oh, no! So we're out here in the Hobie Outback kayaks. I am a new Hobie pro staffer with my fellow buddy here, Eric Muhabrick, who's been on the team how long?
I guess 4 or 5 years, maybe longer.
So for our glazed carrots, we're going to glaze them with local honey and lemon. So we're going to make a traditional standard simple syrup here. And a simple syrup is always made with 1 part sugar, 1 part water. Okay, but we're going to embellish that a little bit and kick that up a notch. I don't want to say that.
Okay.
I don't want to say that.
We put alcohol in it.
Try this, go bam.
No, we're not doing that, bro.
Fucking sabiki stuff.
What's your single pet peeve about tofu? What is it that really gets under your skin?
Well,
You put the lights out on. They say the fresher the salmon, the better. I don't think they get any fresher than if you come here to the... Oh, no! Oh, fish. I had it going perfect. I'll get him.
Use camera
I'm not blaming that one on the guide. I think I could have got that one.
Get him! He's still in the boat.
Do it while it's coming in.
So I never buy salmon because I only like to eat fish fresh, and it really doesn't get any fresher than out here on the Kenai River. Let's see what we got. Another pink. Okay. Heads up. Put that freaking camera away.
Oh, you lost it?
Well, I was trying to get him in the boat, but
It's always, yeah.
Well, look, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. You see the sacrifices we make to get this fishing on the air? Brian Lucas's fault. Every time we bring him, we get this kind of stuff. Now that is the smallest redfish you'll ever see. He was looking at it. Ready? It's out. I need more bullets. But at least we always manage to put on a good face. Well, at least some kind of face. One of the things you will definitely see each week on Bayou Wild. What was that? I thought it was stop talking. You know, how can you do this when you got guys, you know, they give you the wrong signals, you know.
What do you want? So as you can see, even the best aren't quite perfect. We had a lot of fun, and there's, of course, a lot more bloopers to come.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
Discover the taste of Louisiana that's seasoned just right. Boiled to perfection. Enriched with tradition. A taste that's savory, crispy, and a little sweet. Discover the taste of Louisiana fish fry products.
Find out if alternative treatment is the answer to your pet's health issues. Contact Dr. G at vetnaturally.com.
Important to the show are our photographers who rarely get in front of the camera, but there's always a time when they get into the action.
You're gonna have to get another fish. Fish going over here too.
Leave that camera on my fish. Leave it on my fish. Forget that little one Ahab's got. Let's look at that one. Oh, where was my assist on that?
Where'd he go?
In the water.
Oh.
He hit the rail and Brian did tap him, you know?
Second to appreciate that big fish.
One, two, and go.
Go.
The most aggressive box closer you've ever seen in your life.
Toughest shot I've worked on all year.
Go ahead.
I think it's on his back. See it? Oh! Oh, shit. Put the camera over here.
Oh, no.
Save the camera.
Got it. Could you do it again? I didn't get that on camera. Could you do it one more time?
You better check yourself for leeches.
A good camera guy knows how to save the camera in that situation.
And you can always count on us to dig a little deeper to get the information you won't see anywhere else.
You see, these cork baits will work if you use the proper technique. There's a fish on here. You want to reel this one in, Don?
No, wouldn't dare.
I missed you, Don. Oh! When you turn it off, I'll tell you what kind of fish that was.
They calm you down. They're good to help you sleep. They're good for cholesterol, high blood pressure. It's good for your libido. It's good for a lot of different things, but the health benefits are unbelievable on these.
I give him the special bait, I give him the special rod, and he lets him get off. What's that about? Good job, Don. Good job.
I don't know how any self-respected fish could fight on this rod. Look at that thing. It glows.
That is called a croaker smoker.
Not bad. Give it a try, Mark. Tastes like bratwurst. Here's how I guarantee my crawfish tastes great every time. I use Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Why do the pros use Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil?
Because the flavor is so good.
It has more garlic, onion, paprika, lemon, and not too much salt.
It has much better flavor.
Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Find the yellow bag, pour and boil for great crawfish every time.
Hey y'all, it's Sam Barbera. I'm with the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Foundation. The foundation is a nonprofit that raises funds and provides support for the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Department. We assist with numerous projects like black bear, whooping crane, bald eagle, as well as family, youth, and women's workshops. For all of the information on the foundation, visit lawff.org. We need your support to help our wildlife and fisheries. Visit lawff.org.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
One of the little-known hazards of TV taping are those video bombings by both man and beast.
I've always loved the ocean, and when I was 14 for my birthday, I asked my dad to get me scuba diving lessons, and he was like,
You can start over, that was funny. So you may have seen alligators in the wild before on a swamp tour. Oh, that's not funny. I thought it was a gator hissing at me. I was like, oosh. All right then, I guess they don't want us in here.
What you think, Don?
I think he needs a ride home.
Yes, sir. You sure are pretty. I want to go home with y'all.
Hey. Peekaboo, I see you.
But through it all, we try to remember who we are, at least most of the time.
Hi, and welcome to Bayou Wild TV. I'm Don Dubuque.
And I'm Martha Spencer.
And joining us today is Dawn Martin of Morton Seafood Restaurant here in Madisonville. And Dawn...
It's Dawn Davis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Take two.
We out here in the bayou on the Gompacon, about to slap some snappers. Mic check.
Coming up next, me and geisha girl Martha Spencer show you what happened when American Lotus meet Cajun Psychic.
You cannot use that, Don. Put me back in the heat. Flip-flops and tank tops. Coming home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that we're desperate for around here is beer. We're down to searching the bottom of the cooler. As far as the fishing's going, we're searching for the trifecta at the moment. We've got our mahi, we've got some tuna, and with Captain John, now we're searching for a swordfish. Y'all hang around just a minute, guys. We're gonna get it hooked right back up.
He's gonna take my job.
Dig 'em.
Hey, you're watching Bayou Wild TV. One more. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana from LDWF, 2000 Quail Drive. I'm Sam Barbera, and I am out of here.
Well, the hard work is done, the taping's over with, and now the good stuff happens.
We're gonna eat our lunch, and you're gonna see what's coming up. Well, where are we going with this? I don't know what we're doing right now.
Just invite people to come
Oh, okay.
by, and you can tease the show. A lot more coming up from Morton Seafood Restaurant on the banks of the Tchefuncte River, where you are watching Bayou Wild.
Almost said it.
I do
You
so
almost
many
did.
shows.
Once you're a deckhand, you're always a deckhand. Not because they ask you to, but you just feel like you should.
In 1967, Dutch Stogner realized his dream to run his own meat market. 50 years and 3 generations later, Double D and the Stogner family still operate with Dutch's original commitment to quality. Pick up some Double D sausage today and share your good times with us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Donnie Rouse. There are a lot of different reasons to shop at Rouse's.
It's the people. Everybody that works here is just so nice.
Our stores get deliveries 7 days a week.
They have such a wide variety at Rouse's. Everything's in stock. I mean, everything.
We use Rouse family recipes and ingredients found right here in the store.
It's the food. Rouse's food tastes like homemade.
And they're local.
Like us.
We also have great prices.
That's the difference Rouse's makes.
Discover the taste of Louisiana that's seasoned just right. Boiled to perfection. And rich with tradition. A taste that's savory, crispy, and a little sweet. Discover the taste of Louisiana fish fry products. 'Twas the night before deer hunting when all through the shack. Now the hunter was asleep yet, they had gear to unpack. Bring in the lanterns, put some wood on the fire. It's now 10 o'clock and soon time to retire. Roll out the sleeping bags, your bunk is up here. Don't snore too loud, you'll scare away the deer. Before I knew it, the alarm rang with a clatter. Someone sprang from a bunk only to fall down the ladder. The coffee was brewing and eggs in the pan. I woke up the others and yelled, "Let's get hunting, man." Hey Josh, hey Bobby, hey Clinton, hey Sam and Chuck, wake up you lazy bones, let's go get that big buck. So with long johns and wool socks on, I head to my stand, hoping soon a buck will appear just like I planned. It's cold out, I'm shivering, I think it might snow. After 4 cups of coffee, now I gotta go. It's 10 hours later, I ain't seen nothing all day. I thought I heard a twig snap, so I hope and I pray. And what before my bleary eyes should appear but a 14-point rack on the head of that deer. I raise up my rifle and sight him in quick, give the trigger a pull, and hear nothing but click. I pull it again as fast as I'm able, then realize my shells are still on the table. Well, the buck heard me swear, and with a flick of his tail, he gave a quick snort and disappeared down the trail. And I wearily exclaimed as it ran out of sight, "I'll see you next year, Shay, you got lucky tonight." Well, we hope you enjoyed our blooper edition of Bayou Wild TV, and we're going to be getting to work very soon on the new year, creating some more bloopers as well as some memories.
Absolutely, and of course throughout the year and into next, we're still on social media. You can keep up with us on Facebook, where we do lots of giveaways, Instagram, and you can check out all the episodes on YouTube on our Bayou Wild channel there. And also, get your Bayou Wild swag. Get your shirts, get your hats. You can go to shopsft.com or BayouWildTV.com, pick up your shirts and support the outdoors and all the things we do, having fun in the wild.
Happy New Year from Bayou Wild TV.